Okay, so how do we figure out if the workout that we're doing is actually working, right? You know, let's be real, if you've been working out for years and you haven't really seen any progress, maybe the first year you saw progress, okay? And you know, you're now on maybe your second year or so, and you're like, man, I'm just not seeing progress. What's going on? There's a couple things that it could be. First thing it could be is you're not consistent enough. You haven't been going to the gym as consistent as you thought you should be, and quite honestly, you just need to go more often. That's the first one. The second one could be you're consistent, but the workout that you're doing sucks, okay? You're not doing enough work, or your form's ass. It's either one of those two too. There's a lot of factors of why it's not working. However, if you're going consistently, let's put off to the side, if you're not going consistently, okay, if you're not going consistently, that's your first thing. And you know if you're not going consistently. Second thing would be if you are going consistently. We're gonna dial in a little bit more on this. If you are going consistently, right, and you're hitting the gym, 4 or 5 days a week, and you haven't really seen any progress or the progress that you want, then let's think about this. What are you doing wrong that is making you not see progress, okay? First off, it could be you're doing your own thing. This is hugely popular among, newbies. Oh, I'm going to try something different. I'm trying something different. I'm trying something new. This is new. No, what works. Look up programs, look up all that stuff, and find it, okay? And there are people out there that know what they're talking about. There are literally people that go to school just to study programs on working out and what works, okay? So don't try something new. That's going to be your biggest thing. Second thing is, what does your form look like? Are you questioning your form? Do people every once in a while come up to you and be like, hey, you mind if I give you a tip or a trick? Okay, if that's happening, then you need to work on your form. You need to start asking people, hey, is my form good? Ask professionals for advice. Professionals, if you're in a gym and you see a trainer and they're a trainer, ask them. That's their job. That's literally their job as a trainer. They will literally go up. When I worked at a gym for 2 years, I had people come up to me and be like, hey man, you mind if you check my form? I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do it. I love doing that. Anybody in the gym, if they're a trainer and they don't check your form, they're a douche. They're an asshole. Ask. It never hurts to ask. Ask for advice. People are loaded with it. People love giving advice. Professionals especially, because they love what they talk about. So, you've got those down. Now what's next? So you've got all this stuff down. Are you pushing to failure? Are you tracking your numbers? Are you tracking your weight? If you're not, then, okay, let's take a look again. You're not tracking your numbers. You're not pushing to failure. Let's see, pushing to failure makes your muscles grow. It tears them so they can grow faster and harder. And tracking your weight allows you to push more weight with progressive overload. So if you're not tracking your weight, how do you know if you're even doing progressive overload? Right? That's the biggest thing. If you're not tracking your weight, what the hell are you even doing? Like, if I can bench 135 for 12 for week 1, and then week 2, I bench 95, but I didn't track it, but then week 3, I bounce back up and go to 155, okay, what's going on? We're a little inconsistent. But when we can track our weight consistently and effectively, then all of a sudden, when you track it, you can see the discrepancies. You can see, oh, this week, oh shoot, last week I did 135 for 1. The next week I did 135 for 12. The next week I did 95 for 12? Whoa, what's going on? I must be tired. Okay. These are little things that you'll notice when you track your weight. And then if you're like, oh, I did 135 for this week, and then I did 140 for the next week. Okay, I'm going up. That's good. Let's keep that up. And eventually you'll notice that your weight is going up and going up and going up. And this takes time. Last one is time. These things take time. This is patience. I personally have been working out for 10 plus years. That's a long time. I have a very well-developed physique that I've worked hard for, that I've been blessed that I have found exercise so early on. But if you're new to it, know that this takes time. It's not like overnight you're gonna see yourself become an absolutely jacked bodybuilder unless you're taking steroids, but steroids is a whole nother issue. I don't even recommend taking steroids, and if you do, you should probably take them when you're 40, when your levels are actually tanking off. So with that being said, this stuff takes time. Last but not least, this stuff takes time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Take yourself off social media. Tell yourself that it's okay. I'm happy where I'm at. If you're benching, 65 pounds for 10, who gives a shit? You're in the gym. So don't be so hard on yourself to get results so quick. This stuff takes time. It happens gradually. Focus on yourself. Ask for advice. Be consistent and track your numbers. As always, I love you all and never stop improving. Go out there and kill it. Peace.